Hello. Welcome back. Welcome to the end of YIIK. End of YIIK. End of YIIK. We get to start off with Alex monologuing, our favorite pastime. Also, it's December 10th.
Between the end of that strange winter and the approach of New Year, my life went on without change. Day would dawn and I would repeat my alternation of spending time with my friends and honing my powers in the Mind Dungeon. It rained a lot last month. December's uncharacteristically warm, sweaty days only added to the anxiety I was feeling about New Year's Eve. Aside from the weather, there was hardly
I don't think any of us are.
Day from the next. Each day we trained, we hung out, we read the newspapers, we read about deaths.
Concentrating is out of the text box.
I worked at concentrating my attention on the real and useful. Even with all my friends with me, every now and then I would feel a violent stab of loneliness. The very water I drank, the very air I breathed, would feel like long, sharp needles. I could hear the roots of loneliness creeping through me when the world was hushed at 4 o'clock in the morning. Christmas was coming, and then, in a few days, the world might end. Could I really be the end?
Yeah.
I was starting to love the world so much. All of my friends, my mom, even my sister. Everyone seemed so much more special. When I
Just as I was starting to have character development, the game's ending. Oh boy. Let's see what our friends are up to. Okay, Michael.
So, I've been reading the newspaper a lot lately, trying to comb it for stories, little clues about what might be coming. Here's something I've noticed. Has anyone else felt like the amount of screwed up stuff happening lately has escalated?
I guess.
What do you mean?
Like, last year I swear I never heard about girls going missing, dying in water towers.
I've never heard about anyone ever going missing before.
Now what?
It was only after reality started falling apart.
Tragedy. It's like people are going out of their way to
Postmodern
find new ways
clarity.
to die.
When you experienced your parallel lives, were there any indication that it's just this reality that's like that?
That's a good question.
I didn't feel like thinking of the answer and writing it in, so I don't know.
I am afraid that even I, a being who is aware of all of my parallel lives at once, cannot answer. The defining core mechanics of each reality.
I was so set on not coming up with an answer as the author that I had two characters talk about how they don't know the answer.
My life as Oda, compared to my life as Yuzu, are so starkly different. In Oda's life, I longed for family that was never around.
In Yoda's life?
Families were not close, whereas in Yuzu's reality, people lived with their families and never moved apart. People who did not speak with their families were considered to be outcasts.
Great. So do you think things are getting worse?
I believe things are always as they've been, only you are just now old enough to notice how harsh reality can be.
I mean, that is true. It was always shit, Alex. Yay. What's next?
Is it weird for you two being the same soul or whatever?
I don't think it feels real when you say it like that.
Same as it ever was, same as it ever was, same as it ever was.
Me, she would feel very weird. I am constantly experiencing the emotions of all of my parallel lives. I am often sad, happy, excited, and aroused at the same time.
She's always aroused 24/7.
I experience every human.
This robot exists in a perpetual state of fuck.
Okay, moving on.
No, I want to hear more about this.
No, I want to hear more about how horny the robot is.
Bliss on your face and stare off into the distance.
That's when somewhere in a parallel life she's kicking your ass for asking such stupid questions, Alex.
Easy there.
I wonder what I'm like in my parallel lives. I have to say, this parallel life stuff blows. Compared
Concept
to the
is just
past
slightly out
lives,
of the text
this
box.
isn't very exciting. If we had past and future lives,
So it's
we
different.
would get to be something different in the future. Now I just get to be me and not realize I'm so many other things at the same time.
I can't tell what decides
Perhaps you too
when the
should get an android
text goes
shell
out
for your physical form.
of the text box.
Yeah, I could be like you, except I'd have more of a personality.
I have no idea. I feel like it can't be that hard to
My
do.
problem is that I have too much personality, as I am always dealing with a variety of stupid people at once. For example, I am currently a 12-year-old Scottish boy who just asked out a girl on his first date.
Uh-huh.
What? Girl, that's crazy.
I've only ever been Scottish one other time. It was not fun.
I've only been Scottish. In all of the infinite realities that exist, I've only ever been Scottish twice.
But then you'd end up like Michael, so I wouldn't recommend it.
I wonder if I'm a super kick-ass man with bulging biceps.
I mean, in some reality, yeah.
Is that desirable?
Shut up, Alex.
I don't know. Is it not? I like to pretend you're a really feminine and timid girl in one of your parallel lives, Alex.
Ooh woo.
I think we're going to get along.
Vibrating with motion, Coon. At least we're getting experience. He's already a feminine and timid girl. I feel like Alex would genuinely take that as an insult. Go on, Roy.
Okay, so I've got some questions for you, Miss the Essentia 2000.
If that even is your real name.
Or can I just call you Essentia 2000? Or just 2000? Or what about E?
Is that your question?
Oh, no, sorry. So, what happens when people die? Does death bring you into the soul space, or is that something different?
You are asking a very complex question.
I wish every word that like went out of the text box had like super heavy reverb on it.
I do not have a definitive answer for you. I have spent many hours exploring the soul space. There, I have encountered many people. Some of them are parallel versions of myself. However, never have I met a version of myself that has died. When someone dies, I lose contact with them. I can no longer sense them. And yet, there have been times where I can still sense the presence of my other self. I have come to observe that the ultimate death, to cease to exist entirely, only happens to those with worldly bonds. Death never truly comes to those who look out to the future.
So, what I'm getting from this is, you believe that if you die caring only about the world, you die forever?
I would say that is a possibility. However, please know that when I say the world...
So basically, if you know about the soul space and know that you're probably going to go to the soul space when you die, then you won't actually die when you die.
Physical possessions. I believe that companionship between souls is the only thing worth caring about. In this reality, it seems as if people only care about
You die in the YIIK, you die in real life.
In many of my parallel lives, I have encountered individuals like this, but never as many destined for the ultimate death.
My sister cared about me, about my mom, my dad, and a lot of people. She gave away her things before she died. I think she wasn't a
Worldly.
Rory, I am sure your sister was as fine a soul as you. I am eternally sorrowful that she ended her own life.
I don't know if Rory's all that good of a soul.
Many lives in all universes never take physical form,
Physical.
and to throw that gift away is a tragic thing.
I think I want to help people who feel that way. That I want to try and save people who...
You've been nice to Rory in this playthrough? Yeah. I mean, he would have done the thing already. If we hadn't been.
Yeah. I know it sounded lame, but I believe it.
Alex could learn
He does it when you're in the... after you come back from a Cinch's Mine dungeon.
Lay off.
And you call Vela. I've unlocked the end is nigh. What does that mean? equipment. Ooh. Hmm. What is the end is nigh? Okay, I have no idea what I unlocked, but okay. Whatever.
Okay, I have a very serious question, and I'm really hoping you can answer it seriously.
No one wants to hear about your stupid anime.
Does Mahou Shoujo Harunoshimai exist in other realities?
Of course it does.
In thinking that this anime transcends time and space?
Yes.
Damn.
I just noticed the way their heads move in the background. I haven't been paying attention to that, but it's fucking creepy.
I mean,
Hey, Shumi, at least it's the final one.
in other realities. In one reality, the three sisters are brothers. In another, they are three sea lions. And of course, in one, they are all cats who are dating.
Dating cats? But they're still sisters, right?
Yes.
Wait to live in a world where I isn't streaming YIIK anymore.
So
Well, you're in luck, because
awesome!
tomorrow I'm starting New
This brings a
Vegas.
whole new dimension. I almost want to astral project myself into the soul space right now and check out these various iterations of Mahou Shoujo Harunoshi.
New Vegas, yeah.
Please tell me you're joking. There is no way that this is a thing.
I'm afraid it is.
Hey, Era, what's up? Welcome to the end of YIIK. The end of an era. Oh, this one. I remember this one.
Hey, you okay?
We're alone with two
Yeah,
girls.
It's nothing.
Oh, okay, cool. As long as you're okay.
Bella is lying.
What? She just said she was okay. Man, I wish I could get in her mind like you can.
You
I wish I
do
could
not need
project
to
things into her
have
mind, like
the link with
images
Bella
of me
to see that
naked
she is
with
lying.
That's how it
fat
feels
cock.
sometimes.
I just wanted to tell you that you've come to mean a lot to me.
Yeah, I saw your
Alex.
tweet about stumbling
You,
across
Michael,
V
Chandra,
by
everyone.
accident. An era I
So
will look
happy
back
I was
on with
born reality
agony.
for this one. Even if this one ends, that year I had with you and everyone else was totally worth it.
As we
I
all
couldn't
will.
imagine my life without this reality, without this Alex. You are so very important.
Mm-hmm. Ask about kissing.
When you say things like that, it makes me want to kiss you. But I don't know which one of you to kiss.
You want to kiss me?
What a strange situation this is.
Alright, chat. What do we do, chat? It's time for a poll. Don't answer. This is an excuse for a poll. Kiss. Bella. Robot. Wuss. Out. Bam. Okay, we got one for the robot. Oh. Hi. You'll be asking me. I can and I will. I only know what happens if I do the one that I've already seen. Okay, it's a tie. Can somebody break the tie real quick? Fuck. Okay, well. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, we're kissing the robot.
Ow! Wow.
I am sorry. I do not believe I am wired for such activity.
Okay.
Maybe if there was less saliva to conduct electricity.
It was kind of funny, I guess. Because Vela, she gets all blushy-washy, and then Essential's like, Vela's thinking about how she wants to kiss you more if we save the world. I don't know what happens if you wuss out, though. Alex didn't earn that kiss, though, so, you know. One more day with friends, and then I will probably go in the mine dungeon. Hello, Essentia.
Alex, there is something I'd like to ask you, and it's going to be a bit tough for you to hear.
Uh-huh.
What's up?
When the end comes, and there is nothing left to do but die, will you leave your body behind and join me in the soul space?
You really don't think we can win, do you?
I am afraid I don't know either way. I believe we may have a chance. All things are always 50-50. It will either happen or not happen.
Okay, Schrodinger.
What's it like to enter the soul space? Does it hurt?
You are reduced to pure spirit. Your flesh dissolves.
Her flesh is slowly and brutally ripped from your soul.
Liberated from corporeal form, you exist with the freedom to travel wherever you please.
It takes years, sometimes decades, before the pain stops.
It does not hurt.
So how do I do it?
You must realize how unimportant you are. You must surrender
Me,
yourself to the
unimportant?
soul space and
Couldn't
forfeit
be.
your right to a physical form. Agree to give up your lot in physical space and accept that you do not need it. Admit to yourself that your physical form is nothing more than
No
a
way he
flesh.
could do that,
I
yeah.
don't know if I could do that. I have only ever known a physical form. I can't
Yep.
imagine not living like
Bitch,
this.
Alex.
Eating, drinking, reading, playing games. That's what life is to me. I understand that there's more. I really do, but
Do you really, though?
I can't let go of what I've been trained to know.
Maybe this is why you've never felt the existence of the soul space. You have never lost anything. Don't
Check your
worry.
privilege,
When
Alex.
the reality around you is obliterated, you will understand loss.
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Don't you worry, Alex. It will. You just leave your physical form like the rest of us. It's not a big deal. All the cool kids are doing it. Yeah. Agreed. Okay. Just to be safe, let's go take a day in the mine dungeon. Because I'm already gonna be over leveled. Okay. HP. Strength. Defense. PP. Yes. Hurry it up. So yeah, the end of everything leading up to the big fight is just like you can either grind or you can sit through a bunch of dialogue over and over and over, or both. I did like an hour and a half of grinding off screen for you fuckers, so we wouldn't have us to play more YIIK tomorrow. Fucked up. I should have done that on strength. Whatevs. All heroes wear capes. True. Just a normal moth. Right is the best part of the game. It might be. I don't know. It's not like the combat's fun. I did get really good at the combat though, but I don't feel like that's a positive thing that I like being able to say. I can do most of the combat mini games sped up, so that's what this has done to me. Can I go one more? I can. Okay, we made it to level 50. That's halfway, I think. I don't know how long the mine dungeon goes on, actually. Okay. Wait. Yeah. HP. Strength. Defense. PP. Let's leave and go do more dialogue, I guess. I could skip it, but I feel like I might as well do some dialogue. '18th of December. Whoa, good. Safe. 15 hours of my life.
So, I have a serious question.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty deep.
Probably
and
not that deep.
I'm a little afraid of the answer.
What's up?
I find it unlikely that she expects you to answer, Alex. Obviously, this question is aimed at either the Essentia 2000 or myself.
Alright, dickhead. I mean, yeah, fuck
So,
Alex, but also
if each reality is drastically
you're a
different
bitch.
from each other, what does it mean if
Put on a shirt,
two
Michael.
realities share a common concept? Does this make this concept
Michael got more annoying somehow. It's because he actually talks now.
First, I should note that there are
We
similarities
before we
between
were
each
going like
reality.
an hour in between every time Michael said anything because for some reason during like chapter 2 and 3 he just wasn't a character that ever had anything interesting to say. Well, none of them have anything interesting to say. He never had anything to say except just to like chime in for one line. But now he talks almost as much as Alex.
Okay,
Well,
fine. Does
when
the
he gets the
concept
chance
of
to
God
talk.
exist in all realities?
No. God does exist in some realities. In others, he does not.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you saying in some realities God is a present force that you can get direct feedback from?
How nicely worded. And yes, that is correct.
So then, if God made all the realities,
I'm surprised there isn't a
does
line in
exist
here
some,
about the
does this
Mandela,
make God less
like
important?
directly mentioning the
Let's
Mandela
admit
effect and like
if there is a God in
the
one
fucking
reality and
Berenstain
not in
Bears or
another,
something.
why would God make a reality that doesn't have him in it? That seems pretty bogus to me. Almost like the people who get God in their reality are lucky,
Like that seems like such an
or less
easy
lucky, depending on how you
thing
look
for them
at
to
it.
make, and I would expect them to go for such low-hanging fruit.
Who is?
The Essentia 2000 is lying.
This would be giving the dev a bit too much credit, would no? Because it's such an easy thing to do.
The word God, or have a concept of spirituality, but there is no reality that directly has a God or does not. She can't know the answer.
I feel like
to
I'm
this
giving them
question.
credit for
She is lying.
pointing out the fact that they
No, I
didn't go
don't
for
know
the
what
easy
to
joke.
believe.
There might be a God.
Also, yeah,
There might
hello,
not be.
Facilius.
Don't let a piece of electronic junk, no offense,
Don't let a fucking bitch, no offense.
Okay, if she's leaving, I'm gonna get out of here. Way too many dudes.
Bella
Alex, listen
stayed.
to me. Something is seriously wrong here.
Uh-huh.
Can you feel it? It's in the air. The air is different. The light is different. Everything this reality knows
They're
to be
all
true
bad.
feels
They're
wrong.
all terrible
It's as if
characters
everything is in
and not
flux.
enjoyable in the
Can you
slightest.
feel it? Alex,
You can have shitty characters that are enjoyable to watch or that make you want to continue. Yeah, no, that's pretty pretty small for this game. Oh. I used up all the dialogue. Oops. I guess he didn't. All the dialogue this game has, and he couldn't write a few extra days for this section, where you're forced to do all this. And if you do the whole go explore around town thing, you can do, like, the game doesn't have a time cap on you, so you can. I went up like fucking 12 levels in one in-game day. So like, hateable characters are great and needed, and bad characters can be funny, but somehow this game misses both and just sucks. Yeah. Oh wait, I don't have enough. I'm gonna play a thing for you guys, actually, that I wanted you guys to hear before we finish this game. Some of you may already have an idea. Oh, let me turn this down. So here is the YIIK man himself doing an interview. Enjoy. It's part of the interview. The whole interview is like 20 minutes. But I can assure you, having listened to the entire interview, that this is the attitude he has throughout the entire interview, and it is not out of context or misleading in any way.
My mistake was thinking that video games are art. I wanted to make a game about a guy who's like a piece of shit, unlikable character who by the end of the game has to transform. Yeah. But too many gamers, when they look at this, when they play a game, they're so used to having to identify with the character that if they play a game where the main character is unlikable or has to do some bad stuff, they immediately get triggered by it. So the thing is, games aren't art. They're toys for children, and it's considered in bad form to talk about anything meaningful or impactful or thought-provoking. Yeah. I was trying to make basically the video game version of like a Chuck Palahniuk novel or a Haruki Murakami novel. And
it's ambitious.
Try and do something a little different, you know? But it turns out everyone just wants like Ayn Randian written characters where like the main villain is like Wesley Mooch. So you're immediately told what to feel about each character.
I don't get that reference.
You just made that name up, right?
No, Wesley Mooch is a character from an Ayn Rand novel. Who is the villain.
Wait, really?
Ha ha ha! You aren't Ayn Rand.
Because it's like, she's like
Or
extreme.
you don't know Ayn Rand. Ha ha ha.
She's extreme right.
Extreme capitalist, right?
Yes. To the right. I just thought Mooch was like a made-up name because I know other,
No, keep going. Ignore this aside. What were you saying?
So the thing was like when you make an unlikable character, people expect Sherlock Holmes or Dr. House. They want flawed heroes, but only to the extent that they're beautiful and intelligent and slightly Aspergery. Yeah. But though they manage to be dicks to everyone and they get away with it because they bring some sort of savantism that saves the world.
Yeah.
So if you make a character who's just like some hipster obsessed with the paranormal, hasn't grown up yet and treats his friends like shit, people immediately feel they don't know how to process this.
Yeah.
But if you put it in a novel, people get it in a novel. But in gamers aren't, and I'm just going to say, though, this is not to say that my game is above any criticism. Like, I know my game has problems. It's not perfect. It's my first 3D game I ever made.
I did read that a lot of people were very harsh. Some of the reviews were very. I know Harmful Opinions didn't. I think he didn't have a good time playing. I saw that he was playing it. Did you see any of that?
Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah. I didn't see that. No.
I didn't see that. No.
Yeah. So Yeah. That's the creator of YIIK, everybody.
Why didn't she ever stay with me? Where do transdimensional androids go at night? Panda. Panda. Wake up.
Yeah.
Panda.
No, he seems like a total asshole, just in every sense.
4 a.m.
What's wrong? Is the house on
Earlier on in the interview, he talks about how it only got hate in America, and complains about how the game originally, when it asks you for your name, it said, what name did your parents give you? And trans people were like, hey, that's kind of fucked up. Change that, please. And he gets really salty about how they wanted him to change that. Nice guys always finish last. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of the vibe I get. No, that's God, we respect trans people. Yeah. If you want to listen to the whole thing, which I don't recommend personally, it's on the Dick Show podcast, episode 144, about an hour and 45 minutes in. In my video game? Yeah. I don't even think he's mad that about like the respect thing. I think he's mad that people wanted him to change something about his game. I think that's what upsets him more, honestly. People pointing out a mistake he made. Of course, because his game is perfect in every way. Yeah, he comes off because he does say in the interview, like, my game's not above criticism, but he comes across like the person who says that because he thinks that makes him the better person if he says that, but I don't think he actually believes it. On Yondev, but he actually finished the game. Yeah, he's finished 2 games. Well, the first one is arguably finished, especially because it was so buggy and broken that his first game was so broken that people were saying like, hey, I like the story and this could have been really cool, but I can't play it because it's so broken. So instead of fixing the game, he just took it down and you can't get it anymore. And then he's really upset about how everyone hated the game. It was called Two Brothers. It was a action RPG. That interview reminded me of that one interview a few months ago where the director got so mad at millennials and how they wouldn't know culture if it hit them in the face when the interviewer just asked something like, how do you feel about the criticism? Yeah. Fixing is a natural part of game. Yeah, right? He didn't even bug fix this one. And this is his baby that he insists does not deserve the hate it got.
I guess she ain't much of a holiday person. Well,
Also, supposedly he got all his money back in the first week.
Would any of you like to hear a Christmas story?
Sure.
That's what he says in the interview, at least. Or at least got in the interview from the last one.
My mother got my dad a computer. It was a really good one, too. He used to do all of his writing on a word processor. The ones with the really tiny screens where you could see 7 or 8 lines max.
But also, like, this dude got his indie game released on not just Steam, but on Switch, and I think PS4 and Xbox as well, day 1. So I'm pretty sure I'm pretty confident he comes from money. Because, like, you can't just make your second indie game ever when no one even knows or has played the first one. It's not like his first game was as popular as Undertale or anything. Like, most people only know about Two Brothers because it sucked. But the fact that his game came out day 1 on consoles and PC makes me think he just has money. Your AAA games need patches, right?
Something is screwed up here, guys.
Michael, now might not be the time to talk about this.
Michael, it's Christmas.
This might be our last Christmas together. Or ever. And you want to waste it talking about this?
I want to open my presents.
You guys have to tell me you've noticed it too. Do you honestly feel like things are the same as they were 2 months ago? 2 years ago?
Dude, things change. That's like...
You're all intentionally not seeing it! The very fabric of everything has changed! It's like one day we were cotton, and today we're made out of metal! Things are so different!
Okay, Michael.
Can you give us an example, Michael?
Okay. Why the hell haven't any of you asked why the entities were driving the android?
We did. Somebody said, like, why would entities be driving around a van?
Why was she in the van in the first place? Bella, you said it yourself.
Look at Cyberpunk. Yeah, that's a good example, actually. What's the game? The game that came out, everyone hated it, and then they patched it, and now people like it. The space game.
Look, we just need to find the Essentia 2000.
Can't remember the name of it.
Ask her how her body ended up.
But the game is great now. Patches. Yeah, I'm sure.
Let's finish opening up gifts. Tomorrow we can sort this out.
Even Elden Ring now is patching. Yeah.
We exchanged gifts. But I was with
He was screaming. He was.
Something
I wasn't paying attention. He's basically... I mean, Sky. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of.
Wondered if this was how people...
He's basically screaming about how reality is wacky and weird.
But it wasn't a sense of
Now everyone wants to try to ignore it for a day, but like, it's not going to change anything.
a complete dissolve of everything I had ever known.
Whether we ignore it or acknowledge it.
When people die, reality, the color of the sky, the sound of the trees, your memories, all remain the same.
Also, for those who weren't here for the first stream, his shirt is a reference to Two Brothers.
Beyond unusual.
Well, that was Christmas. I don't know if we see it in this route, but there's a bit where, like, the main character of Two Brothers shows up in this game and goes on a long rant that is basically wah, people didn't like my buggy game. This could have been a good game. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is there's so much about this game that could have been really cool, but it's not. It fails in every aspect. But there are a lot of things that, like, conceptually, like, if you describe this game to me in like 2 paragraphs, I'd be like, that sounds pretty cool. But you didn't, like, obviously didn't say like, oh, it sucks because this thing happens. You just like vaguely describe the game to me. Like, that sounds neat. But you'd have to be vague, I guess, is the thing. Oh, the combat. It's kind of like Paper Mario. And there's mini games. Oh, that sounds neat. Oh, it's about an unlikable character who gets more likable at the end when he learns he's an asshole. Oh, that sounds neat. But it's not done well. Cool. Someone developed a game similar. I would like that. I really hope that somebody saw this game and went, okay, but what if we did this the right way? Also, Toby Fox did a song for this game. Apparently, I haven't seen it myself, so I don't know if it's true, but I did read that apparently when this game came out, Toby has it tweeted and then later deleted the tweet. Lol, what the fuck is this shit? Lies the developer, but the dev never realized they were an asshole. Yeah, that's the vibe I get, is that, like, he tried to write a story about a guy who was an asshole but became a better guy. But because he himself is incapable of becoming a better person, he wasn't able to do it justice. Yeah, that's true, Era. That is true. There are a lot of things like that. A lot of people have cool ideas but don't know how to execute them. So they end up just falling completely flat. But I feel like usually with time, whenever stuff like that happens, somebody will eventually come around and do it justice, even if it takes a while. Here we go. Mom? Bobby. My Guardian Spies could at least be a decent show if you gave a couple of twists. I never watched it, but I've heard not great things about it.
Hi, Alex. It's me. So, haven't you asked yourself the question yet?
Which one?
You know, the important one.
Which one's that?
Who is this?
Click, 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 click. Okay. Oh, I think we have to... Hold on. Yeah. We have to walk into certain parts of the house over and over to set the phone off.
Hi, Alex. It's Sammy. Have you been taking care of my cat?
Sammy? Where are you?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Dad?
Where the hell have you been? We were worried sick about you. You said you were just going to bike to Justin's house. Claudio and your mom are freaking out.
Dad!
Did you figure out the question?
No.
Go screw yourself.
Boom. Shh. If anything, the cat has been taking care of Alex. True. Okay, now where do I have to walk to activate it this time? Okay.
Hey, Alex. It's Sammy. Did you remember to pick up my cat from the dry cleaners?
So wacky. I feel like this is supposed to be creepy, but it's not. There we go. God, why did you have to hit specific hitboxes in the house to activate the phone here? It's really annoying. It's just nothing, yeah. Hi Roy, it's Jane. Jane is a character from Two Brothers. It could be really good. That's why I describe my opinion on this as a love-hate relationship. Hey Roy, it's Jane. Did you know that I died and it's all your fault? Pretty screwed up. Pretty colors in heaven. Click.
Hey, it's Chandra. Have you seen my camera? I've had the weirdest dreams. I've been dreaming that I'm a boy. Dreaming that I'm a boy. That dreaming boy. I'm that boy dreaming. Isn't that funny? Isn't that? That isn't funny.
So spooky.
Hey Alex, it's your mom.
It's extra annoying after like the 10th one.
Some cartoons.
Was that a shot at? Was it what was it a shot at? I don't know.
Hey Alex, it's Michael. Have you seen my hula hoop or my headphones? Also, I've been thinking about changing my hair. It's getting so big.
I don't think so. I think it was just supposed to be weird. Because she did say earlier, she did ask earlier if it's possible that she could be like a buff dude in another reality. So I don't think that was there. Feels this bitch should end soon. It should.
Hey, Alex.
It should have ended already.
I can't find you.
There should have only been like two phone calls.
The elevator and you vanished into the crowd.
Also, it's hard for this to be scary when there's like,
You know how much I hate
you know, chill music playing in the background. That's been playing throughout the entire game. There we go. Fucking thank you.
Ooh, who were you on the phone with last night?
I don't even know. Didn't I dream that? Man, I wish I dreamed that.
Talk it out. Why do you think you were getting all those strange calls?
I have no idea, but Panda, have you noticed how weird things have been?
You mean with all the soul survivors?
It's not helping. This game is very tone deaf.
No, even before that.
And this is after the huge update that that's supposed to fix a ton of stuff.
For starters, and I know this could be just a coincidence, but I didn't see my mom for weeks. When I finally did, she changed, and I found myself saying some really bratty things.
Mostly normal.
No, it wasn't. Something is weird.
This is the part where Alex goes, maybe the things that have been happening in the game are weird? Except he points out a bunch of stuff that we couldn't have known as the audience, so it's not a cool, crazy twist. It's just a bunch of stuff that got thrown in at the end.
When did my mom start working for Pacific Chime?
You don't have a dad.
Yeah, I do. Of course I do. Everyone has a dad.
Then
Where is he?
And then Michael. When did Michael move back to Frankton?
I don't know,
Didn't
Alex.
Michael move away when he was 10?
When did he move away? Michael, 19, a tall, witty, brown-haired white guy.
Mm-hmm. Witty is a strong word.
He was a few years younger than me, but I never felt like there was much of an age gap when we hung out. The summer he moved to town, we spent a lot of time together. That was back when my sister and I would spend the days outside until the sun went down, counting the accomplishments of those summer days based on the number of mosquito bites and caught fireflies. Michael had moved to the area when he was 12, 1991. The year Michael Stipe of REM sang Losing My Religion.
Okay.
It was a peaceful green.
I don't feel like you needed to add on that REM put out a specific song that year.
Little white houses with a few fences, a stream full of crayfish, a 2-lane road they pretended was a highway.
Is he saying that Michael's got his name because of that, because of the singer from REM? Is that what that line was supposed to mean?
And there were all those giant billboards advertising the mall they'd be building right off of 82. The house he moved into was a mid-century model style, built sometime around the late 80s.
Thanks, Alex. I really wanted to know about Michael's house.
3 shades of green and faded handsomely in the sun and wind and rain to blend in perfectly with the surrounding countryside. There was a huge yard, and in it several stands of trees and a small pond.
Uh-huh.
There was a quaint little octagonal arbor in amongst the trees that had been used as a studio. Its bay windows hung with lace curtains, faded into a nondescript color. Down by the pond, daffodils were in righteous bloom, and every morning birds came to bathe. The first owner of the house...
I wonder if the dev of this game has heard the statement show don't... No, I think in fact the dev of this game believes in tell don't show. Because there's going to be a bit later where a weird thing is on screen and then Alex is going to describe it. Why is he listing off the years that songs came out?
Didn't he move when I was 12? When did he move back to Frankton?
Why is Michael back in Frankton?
This whole twist thing of doesn't work because Alex didn't react to any of this until the very end of the game.
Didn't you and Michael have a falling out? He moved away.
We have 2 boss fights left, and they're both pretty close together. There's mainly just a lot of dialogue.
He had me meet him at a mall near his house.
There's like a couple smaller fights before the last boss, but still.
You should go ask him.
What time is it?
I don't know.
It's dark outside.
Didn't really write a book, didn't let anyone proofread it, and said, "Yep, this is good time." Yeah, that's really what it is. Man has a thesaurus on hand everywhere he goes. Save the fucking game. Go final boss is the amount of times you're going to need to hit the continue button for dialogue. Don't worry, at least there is a button that does the dialogue. Right, it's like 12-year-old. Yeah, right, exactly. That's exactly what it feels like a fucking teenager, or not even, sometimes not even a teenager.
That's my name.
It's like a 12-year-old trying to sound cool and edgy and deep. It's like the end of Metal Gear Solid 4, but with text boxes. I liked Metal Gear Solid 4 though.
That never gets old.
Ha 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 ha. Scary. Okay. Do I go out the front door? I guess so. Bye. Whoa, this is crazy. Guess what? Hi, Alex, you found me. Wow, it took you long enough. You wasted so much time looking for me, but I've been here all along. In your front yard, hiding behind this tree. Now it's your turn to hide. Yeah, I wanted to say, I love you. Fucking disgusting. I like the idea of this section. But the game's not charming enough to pull it off.
What's going on?
planning this forever.
You okay?
At least let the dude freak out. Reality's breaking. He's just like, oh cool, like dude, if you're yeah. If you want to have a character that doesn't react to things, you should have a silent protagonist, like Earthbound.
Yeah. Let's get going.
You want the character, if you want the character not to point stuff out, but you want the player to notice things are fucking weird, you can't. Then the character just has to not talk at all.
I can't remember the last time I did something fun for the new year.
We should leave now if we want to.
Or the character should have been like constantly noting how weird things were from the get-go.
Exactly. All the best stuff is on sale now.
As we drove to the city,
This is it.
I knew something was wrong. Looking around at my friends, I felt as if I was looking at poorly drawn pictures of them, where the artist's crude abilities had just barely captured enough of their essence to show me who they were supposed to be.
Yeah, no shit. I'm looking at it, Alex.
Something had been wrong for a while now. Why did I feel like this? Why was it that when I looked at Bella, I felt as if I was looking at someone else altogether? When I looked at Proto-Michael, I felt like I was looking at a beautiful image that was stained. His features were too rounded. Claudio, Chandra, how are they even talking? I looked at their mouths moving up and down and felt a strange detachment to them. As if they were speaking a foreign language without making a sound at all. I turned to the Essentia. Her face felt blurry and out of focus.
Hey, Squigs. What's up? Welcome.
This reality has already started to break.
How's it going?
This didn't start today, did it?
I see.
Thanks for the shout out.
So you have
Tales of
noticed.
How was Tales of Fantasia, by the way?
I'm pretty oblivious to things I don't want to see, if you haven't noticed.
So, would
Thank you,
like
thank
me
you,
to
thank you.
clear some things up?
Welcome, Raiders, to a very bad game.
When someone leaves
Just
a
absolutely awful.
reality, a place for a new soul to enter that reality becomes available. Our
But
souls
thankfully,
are
we're
in
getting up to the
constant
end.
transit if we do not enter the soul space and take direct control. So this Michael here is not the Michael from your childhood. Proto-Michael is, as he is a combination of all Michaels.
So did the old Michael leave this reality?
Yeah, I already knew that, Essentia. You didn't have to explain that.
This reality is shattered. Lost souls in the soul space are slipping in and out of it.
So, Claudio and Chandra?
That is one I'll let you figure out yourself. It will be good for you.
Claudio and Chandra come from another reality.
You belong to this reality. So does Sammy. When Sammy left, Bella took her place.
So did you.
I took advantage of Sammy leaving this reality and forced my spirit into this physical space. Understand so far?
Yes.
No.
Michael, like Rory,
Does-
Chandra,
That doesn't work. You both Bella and Essentia said that only one version of a person can be in one reality.
they entered.
Alex is on Destiny Islands without a Keyblade.
Chandra and Claudio all come to this reality. For what?
To find you. To find me. We're going to help them.
How? This reality is broken. And from what I can tell, it's been broken for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know. We must first see what form you take to destroy this reality.
Is it the big meteor over there that has Alex's face on it?
Any reality. Why does it have to be me?
If it wasn't you, it would be me, or Rory, or Claudio. We are all capable of destruction. We
You
can
say that,
create
but we also know that tons of realities are getting destroyed specifically by Alex.
To destroy this reality.
Excellent. Now, if only your parallel selves agreed.
Like it's specifically Alex that's destroying all the realities.
I spent the duration of the 2-hour road trip ignoring the happy and excited laughter of my friends.
That just sounds like a typical road trip for you,
I was
Alex.
playing the events of the past year over and over again in my head. I thought back to when I first arrived in Frankton. Everything felt so different. Seeing Michael again, it seemed so normal for him to live next to me.
I'm sure.
Then we met Bella, and that felt the most real out of all the things that had happened so far.
Okay.
I thought about Sammy. What had she been running from? Why did she leave this reality?
Mm-hmm.
Probably for the best. This reality has gone to literal shit.
The game has gone to literal shit.
Did she perhaps sensed that the end was coming? Was her reality torn apart along with mine? I thought about the mind dungeon. I had never heard of a mind dungeon before again.
The idea of needing to beat an alternate reality, you as a final boss, is a neat idea. It is.
Version of your mind.
But it's not done well here.
Toughen up and learn to do magic. Magic?
All this reality talk is just confusing and annoying. The entire premise of this game is annoying. Yeah.
It was also obvious from the start. This wasn't my reality. Mind dungeons.
He's trying to sound really cool and deep, and like he's put a lot of thought into it, but he hasn't.
Mysterious pan-dimensional androids.
There's infinite realities.
Of course something had to be wrong.
Alex,
I had sensed it all along.
there's an Alex that's causing all the realities to get destroyed. The end.
Who wouldn't be?
Plot explained. I fixed it for you.
We found parking in the city without even trying on New Year's Eve. This really was a warped reality.
Let me out. Look at all these people. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I missed it. I was committing System 32 and
Wishing I could tell them how I was feeling.
scrap the book dialogue, kill the instant vibes, and make the plot simpler. Yeah, if the game was a third the length, because the dialogue had been cut down, and the combat had been worked a little better, it'd be fine. Got the whole squad laughing. Do I need to get food? Guess.
Was this our last meal together? Would we survive the night?
No.
Would this reality continue to exist?
No. Alex doesn't have an air fryer.
To our souls?
Well, no, because he lives in 1999. But also, even if he lived... I don't think Andrew Allenson owns an air fryer either. I don't know why they fall over like inflatable tube people. They could just like disappear when they get close to the camera. How hard a convection oven would be to hit 99? No idea.
It's 11:55 p.m. We're all going to die.
Now you get it. This is a cool visual shot. Yeah, it looks fine. I kind of dig this part. I like the way that the Times Square looks in this, but it's hard to really get excited about it because it's not like anything interesting is gonna happen. I can't send tone. Don't make your protagonist crack jokes in the climax. You're supposed to be terrified. Yeah. Hey, look, it's the boss. This is the big scary Majora's Mask-esque boss that we're about to fight.
What the hell is that?
The Majora's Mask reference, but bad.
Oh my god!
Look how big it is.
This is all so familiar!
Why does it have noodle on? I don't fucking know, man.
This is it.
December 32nd.
Okay, guys.
This is what December 32nd looks like. It's an angry pool noodle. Oh no! It's gonna slap me with its wet limbs.
Everyone, this is it. Prepare yourselves.
Okay.
Michael, you're back.
Yeah.
I never left.
Yeah, no, he was right there. Hated with pool noodle strapped to it, basically. And Alex's face. It's like a mask of Alex's face on it.
I hope that means you all remember what's going on here. Come on, let's knock my ugly mug back into space.
Bad for, yeah, the voice actors are all fine, honestly.
This is how we die. What should have been a bright future is nothing more than a bunch of kids who thought they could make a difference.
I'm sure when they were recording for this game and it was like the lines were like all broken up and stuff and they didn't really know like the context of a lot of it, they probably were having fun with it, but Also, it's way smaller now for some reason. Proto-Comet strikes with awesome power. Look up the VA for Alex. That guy basically had to read a novel. The VA for Alex is Kerbifer Chris Niosi, who made the series Tome. Need a gif of that thing. Looks so fucking goofy. Yeah. Guess what, everybody? I'll tell you in a sec. I gotta focus. Make my point. Also, listen to this epic song that's playing in the background. Hold on. I want to see how much damage this does. 493. Okay. This is the boss music. I don't know what you're talking about. It's epic. I feel so empowered right now. I know, right? Okay. I'll wait a sec to reveal to you the secret of this fight. This is definitely one of the worst songs in the game. This is supposed to be a really epic fight, so it's a shitty place for it. Why wasn't this where we listened to the Toby Fox song? At least then that would have been cool. Imagine Sonic Frontiers climax in this. So how to play. It is. Proto-Comet cast Banish. Guess what, everybody? This fight right here is unwinnable. If you get the boss's health down low enough, it just auto heals. It doesn't like heal on its turn. The health goes down, and then the next time you see the health bar, it's just higher, and you can't kill it, and it just banishes your party one by one. Yeah, so now we have to sit here until we die. So we're just gonna speed up the game and mash through it. Don't know what happens if you die to those guys. Actually, I'm gonna LP toss. I want to see what happens. Fuck. I couldn't get him in the loop. Never mind. Maybe anyone if I kill everyone into first round. I agree. Okay, never mind. I wanted to see what that would do. It didn't do shit. Oops, I accidentally did a perfect hit. Also, don't have a harp sound for the move that your big unwinnable boss does. I didn't mean to do LP toss. I'm doing okay. Like, I get it's trying to be a kind of a struggle, but this should have ended by now. Yeah, I'm speeding up the combat too. Like, I'm holding down the button to speed it up. So like this is the fast version of this fight. It's going by very quickly comparatively. Take that, I defended. Fuck you. Bella got banished even though she was fucking dead. Just dodging gun principle. Because I don't like you. Also, they added in a thing where, like, when it gets down to these two, the banished fails. I guess to try to make it more epic. Or something. I don't know, but it just makes it longer. And then he tries to banish Alex, but then Essentia sacrifices herself. And then the fight's over. Think of any unwinnable boss battles that are possible to beat. First Grovile fight, PMD Explorer is a good one. It was a boss fight in Tales of Abyss where you're running from a monster in a valley, decided to beat it and literally got 1 XP for it. Damn. That's fucked up. They should give you like a shit ton of experience.
It's gone. Everything is gone.
Ooh.
How did this happen?
How did it happen?
How can I have everything one moment and be so completely alone the next? My world is destroyed. I am destroyed.
Maybe you don't have the words enter soul space floating on screen right now.
This island forever.
So that I know exactly what we're about to do.
What do you say, pal? Yeah, you're right.
Boss introduced 1 or 2 actual rounds of combat. Team wipe for that oh shit moment. Cool tension with protag, co-protag, easy. Yeah.
I really wish she was here.
That's how I would do it.
Bella and everyone else.
I'd have 1 round to let you realize how fucked you are. Kill everyone in the 2nd round. Let the protag do 1 last attack. And then kill him. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go fucking piss. Alright, Era. Take it easy. And then we will continue with this shitty game. My piss was aged in an oak casket. For half a century. Let's go.
I finally understood absolute loss.
Did you though?
Video games, music, TV, expensive record players. All of these material things have value, but they can't be valued above the people in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Bella lost the man who hurt her. Sammy lost her mind. Rory lost his sister. What did I ever lost?
Not much, probably. I don't know.
It's a funny thing to grow up with everything in life. When I was
so funny.
I did every year for the next 2 years, and you know how much I appreciated that travel? You guessed it. I didn't appreciate it at all.
Mm-hmm.
I met a kid in college who had never left the state. He said his parents didn't take vacations. I didn't realize people didn't travel. I didn't realize how much I had and how little I had done to earn it. Now that there's nothing here, I realize what a
Alex trying to do a full 180 right at the end of the game.
I thought about my soul and whatever the hell that meant. Did I even believe in souls? Well, I did to a certain extent. I think the problem is people of 100 different ideologies say different words. Soul means one thing to one person and something entirely different to another.
Please, go on. Tell us about what soul means. Read us the dictionary
Rory, Michael,
definition of soul.
I thought about all my friends from college, my past girlfriends, teachers, random people on buses. And they were all gone. Simply gone.
Can't believe he learned his lesson in the last 20 minutes of the game. Such character development. Wow, yeah.
Soul space isn't heaven or anything stupid like that. It's the place between places. No, that's not entirely right, though, is it? It's the place between. The place between places.
If you just say it twice, it sounds smarter.
For me here. And yet, I was scared to go. But what was the alternative? If I stayed here, I'd die.
We're about to have a what I'm pretty sure is an FF8 reference after this
the only place to go
bit.
was to that place between spaces.
Not this next bit,
The
but the
soul
bit
space.
after.
But how?
Full space is the back
How do I do
rooms.
this? How do I separate my brain from my body? How can the physical and metaphysical be separated? What happens to a mind lost to the soul space?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
What becomes of it? There's so many questions I should have asked
Or
myself
better
in
yet, let me
2000.
experience it.
You're now face to face with God. You can ask
Funny that I
any
mentioned
question
Tales of the
at all.
Abyss, because that game also did the whole main character's bad person grew out of it, but that game actually did well. I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did way fucking better than this game.
I should have. No, don't think like that, Alex.
There's so many
no use
examples of
beating myself up.
shitty characters
There's
from
that.
enjoyable pieces of
I
media.
don't even know anymore. Don't be so hard on yourself. That's what my mother said to me whenever I made a mistake.
And this is not a
Was this
good
the mantra I
example
really
of
should
it.
have adopted? Maybe I should be hard on myself. Maybe I'm a failure.
You are.
Maybe acknowledging your mistakes makes you not a little shit.
Well, no, acknowledging your mistakes doesn't mean anything. This game points out its mistakes a lot, but that doesn't mean that they're not there. Oh no, this is it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is an FF8 reference to the part where you're in space going after Renoa or not. It's what it made me think of. I don't know. The Statue of Liberty. They did it. They blew it up. Now there's just a space section. Yeah. A lot of unfinished ideas in this game that just feel like they come out of nowhere. Kingdom Hearts Anthem Final Form 2003 colorized.
Panda. I'm so lost.
That was not. This is not the time for a funny haha
What do we do here?
moment.
I'm terrified. I miss my friends. My family. What the hell am I gonna do out here all
Honestly, you
alone?
can do funny bits in a serious, sad moment, but you have to have good enough characters in writing to pull it off.
You mean you don't have answers?
Also, you.
You always have something to say.
I think literally every one of us
How am I supposed to know what to do?
could individually write a better game by ourselves. Also, Panda's not real. He's just a stuffed panda. That's the twist here.
Hey, you'll come back. I don't care if you're a toy. I need you.
Panda! I feel like we could write a better game than this using AI Dungeon in a single stream. We should. Let's do it. Also, I'm pretty confident this is supposed to be genuinely upsetting and sad, and that was supposed to be a really cool, crazy twist. The only thing you could really even call build up for that is that Panda and Alex have the same voice actor. So Panda being where am I going? Game? Oh, game? Camera? Isn't the panda a symbol of his virginity though? It's his like consciousness or something, I don't know. I've never heard the virginity thing. He's definitely, I don't think he's a virgin. He definitely has like manipulated women into having sex with him before. Maybe I was never real, but I'll always be with you. Where am I going? Can't see where I'm going. I'm just going in the way the arrow is pointing. I'm going to that. Okay, thank you, camera, for finally fucking showing me right before I get there.
Hey! Hey! Wait, don't go! Oh, I haven't seen you before. Did you just get here? Yes.
We get to meet the other Alexes.
Here it is. It's your room, of course. Look, I just got to the soul space. I'm lost. I'm so confused. I don't even know what we do here in the soul space. Ah, I understand. Well, we've got a bunch of the latest games from each reality, some dope beats. So, just kick back and enjoy. With my friends.
Alex 1 is also a very unsubtle reference to the voice actor for Alex.
But I was also a meteorite. They're all dead, I think. Shit, are you serious? Of course I'm serious! What kind of question is that? Well, none of us have ever seen you through to the end before. You're the first, I believe. Usually we leave our body when she comes to get us. Wait. Who is she? Well, the Ascension 2000. She appears to us, warns us, shows us what we're gonna do, and we get the hell out of reality before anyone gets hurt. I didn't do that! I thought I could fight it! Wow, you're a brave one, but, it's impossible. How could the decent few of us actually stand a chance? There are just too many of them. Too many of who? Look, I think it would be best if you just relaxed a bit.
Basically, this is where all the Alexes who didn't go, yes, I do want to destroy reality, came to.
We're not allowed to go over there.
So this is all of them, I guess. Every other Alex that's ever existed was like, fuck reality, I'm gonna destroy it.
What did she look like for you? Mine was red. God, I miss her.
That's nice.
Did you see her? Is she coming back, man? Who? The android. The Essential 100, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was starting to think I made the bad choice. She said we'd explore the universe together. She said we'd see everything. All I do is sit on a rock with a bunch of dudes.
VA for 3 kind of sounded like Michael Cera. It's all the same VA. It's just Alex's VA.
Sometimes I think I should just go to the other side of the room.
But I can hear what you mean.
I bet it's more fun over there.
Alright, fun twist. So you remember how Chandra and Claudio's brother went missing? Fun fact. Their brother is Alex. The reality they're from, their brother, that's the Alex of that reality. The Essentia showed up and like took him to here. And that's why he disappeared. So that's the thing. Bye, motherfuckers.
Are you here to join us? Oh,
It did.
you please help us?
Also, Claudio and Chandra both tell you that they had a dream where their brother grew up to look like Alex. So it's not very subtle if you have been here for the whole game. No, fuck Proto Alex. I don't want any more Alexes. Okay. That's fair. I don't blame anyone for not being here the whole time. Okay, he just like he disappeared like a full second beforehand. Hey, how did you? Oh, okay. Thank you. They're getting clever. They're not posting full links.
I felt something drop.
Well, if they're not gonna post full links anymore, then I might just stop fucking blocking links. Then they're like the main reason I did that.
I was a plumber desperately trying to hold it all together. I was a metaphor for a metaphor.
Those little
for a
bastards.
sad, sad man. I followed the meteorite for ages, watching it destroy one reality, and then the next. Then the
Yeah,
next.
it
Each
helps.
time, it was as if I lost all my friends again. My mom, my sister, my dad. Everyone I couldn't remember. Why couldn't I recall everyone? I thought about what Vela told me about
The main reason aside from bots that I keep it is because
I was the sole
somebody
survivor
posts a
of my
link,
reality.
somebody
It would be a fitting fate.
makes a stoopy and clicks in link, a suspicious link.
To hold on to what made me
I don't want that to have happened in my chat.
Star in the distance. You're gone again.
And told blocking by followers phrase can help. I never thought of that, but thank you.
Times I've witnessed the loss of a reality at the hands of myself. What could I do? I wasn't strong.
No one's allowed to say bye followers anymore after today.
I didn't have a body.
Get it out of your systems now.
Desperately, I longed for it. What was her name? She was a woman made of plastic. She was essential to my
So now Alex is going to spend 10 minutes telling us about how he's forgetting everything.
What was her name? What was
For some reason. I don't know why he's forgetting everything, because the other Alexes didn't forget.
I needed to keep my mind. I needed to stay me as long as possible.
Buy flowers.
What was I going to figure out?
Okay,
What was I
Aerith.
going to accomplish?
Not Kyrie.
Why am I here? I desperately tried to recall my life.
Is there going to be any visuals go with this? No.
That I could recall.
No, see, it would have been cool if the stuff that had happened before started going across the screen and it kept getting faster and faster and started blurring together, and maybe Alex's voice lines started like talking over each other, and maybe even some of the stuff he said was even wrong. Then you can kind of catch it as like an Easter egg if you're really paying attention. But no, he just talks like normal for like 5-10 minutes. I don't even remember. It's, you know,
Me, my neighbor,
this.
and the girl from another dimension met a kid on the internet.
He just tells you the entire plot of the game.
Good friends. I chased a mysterious being from another reality to
Right before we go into the final, very short dungeon,
find a record. I made 2 new friends when looking for the
which is like 4 fights and then the final boss.
by the girl from the other dimension.
It's almost like if an ounce of more thought was put in this, it could have been. I know.
We chased her down. She took
Hey, I got a recap for the streams I missed. Yeah, there you go.
And I was going to end it.
Okay, none of it was interesting.
My friends and I worked hard to stop it.
Guy found a girl. Girl was weird. Girl got abducted. Girl was based on a real woman who died. Guy met a bunch of people. Put together his own Scooby-Doo gang. Was an asshole. He's the cause for every reality that exists being destroyed, and now we're gonna go fight the him that caused it all, I guess. Sort of. First, we have to do. I forgot about this. We have to do this part first. I do stand by the fact that you can legitimately market these pods as a guide to the game. I could. Oh no. I don't think I can do that yet. I have to go around.
It's me, Panda.
Open Sesame. Hey, Panda, so random. I know, right? I'm glad that it happened twice, and now it's about to happen a 3rd time.
It's me, Panda.
Also, you have to walk to that very specific... You have to walk to the edge of this here to activate the shopkeep to show up. Oh, I can't use my cat yet, I guess. Do I have to buy my cat? But buy Panda key. Yeah. Okay, just wait till you figure out what the final the final part of the puzzle is.
Oh my god. Michael, come back. Wait for me. Shit, don't walk away.
I think this would have been this bit could have been really good. It could have been really. That's the thing that always. That's always the thing is it could have been. This could have been really cool. If it wasn't like a really lame puzzle. Honestly, maybe a cutscene, because Dolly. Look, it's Rory over there. Like the idea of your money being stripped and you buying keys as a puzzle or a one-time gimmick. Yeah, it could be cool. I don't think it's the right place for it. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts has a lot of problems, but I would rather Kingdom Hearts story than this. There are times when I'm in Kingdom Hearts where something happens and I'm genuinely like, oh shit, that was cool. More of that. Dungeons themed around debt or some shit, yeah. Honestly, I'm fine with it not even having thematic meaning. Just it could just be an interesting puzzle if done right. Where you have to buy the keys, and maybe depending on the order you buy them, it affects how you get to the dungeon or something. So what the fuck happens if you buy the wrong key and run out of money? You can sell them back. That's the final part of the puzzle is you have to sell both your keys back to get enough money to buy the third key. So he at least thought of that, but it's not that hard to think of because there's 3 keys and it's like a very straightforward little bit. So I did almost soft. I did. The fucking I dropped the ladder and couldn't get to it, and I had to turn the. I did soft lock myself because we had to reset the game to fix it. So yeah, I got soft locked. Yeah, because leaving the room didn't reset the ladder. I had to shut the game off. Lay down because he's dying. Is YIIK over it? No, we're almost there. You missed. I think you missed the part where Panda revealed that he's just a stuffed panda and not a real entity. And then Alex went, Panda! Okay, maybe we can't get those actually. And now we have to buy keys. Because that's fun. There's Simmy, whichever you feel like saying, I guess. Zero screen for Mega Man X4 was better than that moment. Really the best part of the game. It was pretty funny. See, this could have been neat as a cutscene or something. I don't know. It wasn't broken up by a really lame puzzle. Oh yeah, hey Rush. Sorry, I didn't realize that was you, but yeah. Welcome. What am I fighting for? Hero Scream. No, it did not. It was actually remade in the mobile card game Teppen. Nice.
How is the meteorite not already here? Something is happening. Somewhere in the isolated recesses of my mind. Like a warm light in the distance.
The BGM almost never fits in any of the serious moments.
Completely human genius.
The writer of this game very tone deaf, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the music, since it was written by other people, he just said like, here's the premise of the game, write a song for it, and he just used what people gave him instead of like trying to specifically get songs for stuff. Maybe some of it he did, but if he did, then why didn't he do that with more of it and get better fitting music? You know what? I want to make a D&D one-shot one day using the game's general plot points and see if anyone notices. I was thinking about that the other day, about putting in a character in D&D that's just Alex, but making him the villain.
I wondered about the nature of their reality.
Flashback to generic Christmas Eve while my sickle is losing his yeeking mind. Yeah. What do you mean is there another you? There's a you in every reality, Alex. That's like the most basic concept of multiple realities. So, what they constantly talk about the most basic fucking shit and try to make it sound deep, but it's like the stuff that anyone can figure out. One of the tone deaf BGM is to make you realize how strange this situation is. That is something he would say though. He's very insistent that a lot of this stuff is on purpose, but it's very clear that he just says that.
Before you answer, I want to thank you for listening to my.
Also, this is the point where we become plot relevant.
Soon end. And once again, you'll be destroyed, along with Vela, Chandra, Rory,
Us, like butts.
and Michael. I have drifted aimlessly in the soul space, and it is terrifying.
Yeah.
With each passing
Hey, it's a PlayStation.
I lost a tiny portion of myself. Each time I
I'm not playing on a PlayStation though. I'm playing on a PC. If you're playing on a Switch version, there's a Switch there. Don't know why he didn't make a PC sitting there on the PC version, but okay.
Terrified. I saw everything with such terrific.
Does that mean the PC version and the PlayStation version are the same game? Like, because the Switch version is a little different. Like the text boxes don't have the glitch problem and they look a little different. So that means there's two versions of the game, I guess.
Long before I even asked for your help. So what do you say? Will you help me defeat parallel versions of ourselves?
Oh boy, I forgot about that twist. The player is an alternate reality version of Alex. Because that's fun. Alex is who I want to be an alternate reality version of. God, forgot about that. That's disgusting. We're out. The real YIIK was the Alexes we became along the way. Yeah, sure, whatever.
I understand that in your reality, you interface with the soul space via a gaming device. Man, I wish I had one of those. That would have made my life so much easier.
Alex has joined Fleckbutt's party.
There are many things I have to tell you.
Also, the entire game was told from Alex's perspective, being told to us in this moment.
I wish I could say how sorry I am for everything that's happened to you.
It was the best plot twist in this whole game. I mean,
unfortunately,
probably yeah. It's really sad to see a twist like this squandered on this game. Yeah, it could have been. I could see it being more interesting. It's almost like they were trying to do the big twist at the end of the genocide route in Undertale, where it's like that's where Kara's like, yeah, that feeling you get every time you level up, where you get experience or shit in a game. That's me, and we did this together. They're trying to do that, I guess, but it's not good. Doesn't have the same impact. It doesn't have a 1/1,000,000th of the impact. Like the idea that we buy a game and have this computer telling us a whole damn life story when we expected a game. See, that's what happened. Is like that this whole game was us just playing through Alex's stories to catch us up on what's happening, so we can help him fight the boss. That's the twist.
Michael, is that you? Holy crap, you look awesome like
Who's Michael?
Sorry, you're Michael to me. I don't know your name here.
No problem.
Buck Green.
What's going on?
That's the one I couldn't remember.
Basically,
Betty White.
Alex is extremely lazy in a lot of parallel lives, and his inaction and other appalling personality flaws are going to be the death of us all. Is that right?
Yeah, something like that.
It's nice to meet you.
It's Obama.
You're a lot shorter than they are.
Yep. That's one thing that isn't different in this reality.
Yo,
It's Joaquin.
So I'm pumped.
I'm game.
Hey, man.
And Nemo.
Man, I've always wanted to do that.
No, Joaquin is the coolest guy. Or not, Joaquin is the opposite of me. Nemo is the coolest guy we know. Or was that Obama? I don't remember. No, it was Nemo.
Promise we're going to save this one. Okay, guys.
Oh my god.
Let's do this. This is going to be the hardest thing I've ever done. But I know we can do it.
We have the whole team. You're not having a stroke. This is real. So Vasilius, at the beginning of the name, it asks you to name a bunch of people from real life, including Betty White, Betty Green. Welcome to the final dungeon, everybody. There's 5 fights here, if I remember right. The idea of having Iron friends help you with the final boss. Well, that's a totally not Gygus, right? Did I save? I'm gonna save again, just in case the game fucking like freezes or some shit. I don't want to have to do any of that again. No, that's totally fair. You're absolutely right. This game's really trying really hard to be an Earthbound like, and failing. So guess what, guys? We now have 2 Alexes in the party. Buck Green, Betty White, Joaquin, Nemo, and Obama. Get Obama in the party. There were very Gygus type fetus enemies where, yeah. I don't think we're gonna need anyone in particular, but hey, there they are. Why are we already low on health? Weird. Alright, fight 1.
I don't want to fight with you. Go
Flag Butts is just an Alex clone, yeah.
I just want to consume.
It's just an alternate reality, Alex. That's us. We're Flag Butts. The player is Flag Butts. When it asked us to put in our name at the beginning, I put in Flag Butts because that's what chat said.
I must have presentation. Come on, entertain me.
That's such some edgy commentary right there. Yeah, you tell him, Betty White. Consume, yeah, right. Look at him. Also, Obama's camera is really freaking the fuck out. Consumerism was bad all along. Like, okay, yeah. You really told him. No. The game isn't really about consumerism. I don't know why it's a big thing. There's no way one of those branches isn't going up where the sun don't shine. I believe it. Also, even though their weapons are changed, their God, that was such an easy fight. This is the end of the game. Their little mini games don't change for some reason. Eat dinner, may miss the end. Rotten hell, worst game of all time. You're not missing much, I assure you. Have good dinner. I love you.
It's too far.
This is how I envision it. This is Alex in my head.
Won't you sleep with me?
Yep. I get it, because he's lazy. So basically, these Alexes are, I guess, supposed to be like the worst parts of Alex's personality. One shot. This is supposed to be a boss rush. I killed one guy in 2 hits and the other guy in 1. It's not, I guess it's not a boss rush in the sense that we're fighting old bosses, but you know what I mean. It's just 4 mini boss fights. 70 cents thing here, or is it just gonna be, it's 4. It's just 4.
I'm not original. Everything I have to say that you found interesting has been said before.
That just sums up the entire game. Everything good about this game has already, anything good about this game or that could have been good has probably been done before.
People have said to make myself
Yeah, Alex just has truant. He just needs a neutralizing gas partner.
Definition of pretentious. Forgive me.
This game is very pretentious. Alex of Pretense, I believe, is this one's name. This sure is a song for what's supposed to be a really epic fight. One shot? Oh no. Survive that one. Might be a two-shotter. Fuck. Oops. Sorry, Flagbots. Or, I guess, what? Oh, Flagbots is a girl? Oh, that's right, because I said I'm a girl at the beginning. I forgot that I had that choice. And a two-shot. Also, we're getting experience. Oh no, we can go level up, can't we? I don't need to, but I guess I could. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we could level up. I guess they want to give you one last level up before you beat the game.
Hey, don't come in here. This is private.
This is definitely supposed to be the guy get like the Gygas fight, or the reminiscent of it. He's doing the crazy anime eyes. There is. This is supposed to be as cool and epic as the lead up to fighting Gygas in Earthbound, but it sucks. I beat him so bad the game screen just went black for a second there. There you go. I did it. Now he's sticking his tongue out because I don't know. Clearly he should have copied Earthbound even more and made the whole party robots. That would have been more interesting. If like Alex became like an Alex Essentia type bot, Alex the Hey. I don't want Alex the Hey Cow. But that's what we got tonight. Why is there a save point there? Because there was a save point right there. I guess it's just like, hey, make sure you save.
Wait! Don't go. I need to
Someone
talk
just
to you.
curses this game. I don't want to talk to you.
Honestly, this is gonna be a little hard to say because I know how much it's going to hurt. I have to warn you, just beyond that light, you're going to discover something really terrible.
This is at least this is sorry, this is Simi Pack, who is a direct ripoff of Elisa Lam, who is a real person.
I'm sorry for all the lies it told you when all you
And
wanted
is
to do was
a
help
love
me.
interest
Even
of
though it made
Alex.
Me feel like it was all for nothing, I appreciate
Is it the Boombox Ghost?
how hard you tried.
Oh, maybe it
Well,
is.
that's where I call
I thought it
home
was.
now. Thank you for everything.
Okay, no, you're right. This is the Boombox Ghost. Sorry. I thought it was Simi. They look very similar. I don't know which one it is. I'm not gonna lie. It could be either one. I don't care. Hey, it's the original Alex. Are they the same? No, they're not the same, but they're both shit characters.
Essentia? What is this?
I think it was. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was.
I'm really surprised to see you here. I'm glad you made it this far.
Is Proto Alex here?
Hold on, it showed Simi on that TV right there. Never mind, it's gone.
Oh man! Poor guy. What did she say to get you
I
here?
don't know, whatever.
I don't want any trouble. Just let me drink the tea.
Come on, Alex, attack. Take him out. You've come this far.
Jesus. This again? Oh, hilarious. Yeah, Look,
I'm not your enemy. We're one and the same. We go through this every damn time, woman. Tell the truth. If he still wants to kill me after, then I'll take my chances with a tussle. What the fuck are you talking about?
Alex!
Look,
Go to your room. Kind of reminds me of the main character of Catherine. Got a similar hair thing going on.
Thinks you want to hear comes out of her mouth. She envies my power. And we may all be one of the same, but
Another better game.
straw. She needs all the help she can get, even if it's from a skinny MC. What the hell? Yeah, look.
The twist is Essentia.
I'm you.
Every version of Vela, Simi, Essentia, whatever, and every version of Alex are all connected at like a soul level, I guess.
She wants to be the last one.
And this Essentia doesn't want to be connected to this Alex anymore. I guess they're literally connected for some reason.
We've been this way for a long time.
I don't know why.
So, tell me. What lies did she tell you to get you here? Essentia. Is this true?
Also,
Sammy? Vela?
everything that happened in the entire game was also set up by the Essentia to get us here. So it's one of those like, aha, everything was all according to plan.
I said what I needed to say to get you here. I'm sorry if I used the poor girl's disappearance as a catalyst.
It was me, Barry.
Anything else really have motivated you?
I was the piece of shrimp that gave you food poisoning in 6th grade.
How could you lie to me?
Alex, won't you help me? Destroy him. Come on, take him out. You've come so far. End this division. End this strife. Without him, there will be no...
So all that plot wasted our time while it wasn't even actually happening. Yeah.
Just go home. I don't want to fight anyone. I don't want to hurt you. You've been through enough. Just relax. Take a deep breath and let me know what you want to do.
Did you decide? Will you fight? Did you decide?
Okay, I don't know why it didn't work the first time. Level 75, big boy. Maybe you won't die in 2 hits. I don't remember how strong the Alexes were though, so let's not hold our breath here. Well, so much for that. You're already at 0 health, probably. That probably was a kill. But I don't remember how this fight works, actually. Run, I think. Do I have to run? Is that it? Because I destroyed the glass pillars. What? What happened? Oh, I couldn't run away. I get it. Also, what's with all these final boss fights having a pair of add-on enemies? There were 2 glass pillars next to it. That's what those were. Everyone died. Oh, that's right. Another unwinnable fight. Here's the main character. I forgot that that's what happened. I was thinking, like, wait, how do you kill this guy? So here's the final, here's the main character from their first game.
Hey, Alex. You don't know who I am, probably.
Have fun.
Not a lot of people do. But I'm gonna offer you some advice. I've lost everything. Trust me, I really have. I know what it's like to do everything in your power to try and improve your life with a valiant effort, only to disappoint your friends, family, and fan base. Life is hard. But it's important that you keep on fighting. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to go on yet. I want you to go back, and I want you to fight. I doubt I'll ever get my chance to fight again. Because some people have worked really hard to prevent me from finishing my quest.
Yeah, the creator of your game who took the game down instead of fixing it.
Think about the conflict that stands in your way. Think about the division inside you. Tackle it with your brain. And maybe, just maybe, this time it will work out for you. I tried my hardest, and I'm happy with what I accomplished. But you're younger. You can do so much. Don't let this be the end for you.
Look, I don't.
Alright, can I turn these off? Yes.
Okay. If you think this is the right thing to do, I'll follow your lead.
Where's far? Trying to help the dev make it better. Yeah.
Whoa, wait, don't do that! That's the only thing keeping this division permanent.
Do not unplug us. We will be whole again. Don't do it. Don't unplug. Without this, everything goes back to the way it was.
That's fine.
I don't know what's gonna happen if we do this, but this is what my heart's telling me to do. If you do this, only one of us will be here!
Oh no.
Unplug them. I don't know which of us will remain, but I want to thank you. You helped me.
Is
fight
it gonna
this battle.
be... Is it gonna be... Is it gonna be Flegboots? I win. It is I, the ultimate Alex. Ultimate Alex Pog.
It's over. It's all done. I'm with you.
Price and PMD ending.
Sorry again for dragging you into this. I shouldn't have been so stupid. Everything she said really got to me. I was so worried about hurting my
I guess.
I didn't realize the difference between being flawed and being evil.
Why are you so quiet right now? I can't hear you over the music.
Look out for us. Look out for me. Take it easy.
That's the end of the game. Woo. There's another ending where you can get with Simi and live. I don't know. I haven't really seen it. You can go do some other thing and get with Simi instead. Wow, so glad that everything that happened in this game was quite literally pointless. Yeah. Yay, we did it. Brian Allenson and Andrew Allenson made this game. So what's the deal with the other end? Not much. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Oh, I just know you get with Simi in it. Look, it ends. I think it hugs with you. Did we shit and fart? We pulled the plug, and Leg Butts is now the only Alex in any reality. We absorbed all the other Alexes. Knew nothing about this game. You know what? I think that I'm kind of glad to see that literally anything is better than this. Yeah. There isn't much. They could have used these cute sprites and opted for weird 3D mode, right? Would have been. I would much rather have seen these sprites. Okay, so that was Simi. I mean, their game before this was a 2D game, so it's not surprising that they can do stuff like 2D sprites. Because they were trying to go for like a PS1 kind of vibe, PS1 and 64 kind of vibe with the graphics, but they didn't really do it at all. Like Kobe Fox, he regrets having been associated with this game. Look at all the songs that Andrew Allinson were associated with were all the ones that sucked. Oh boy. No, there's good songs on here. I think all the songs that were outsourced are good. Thank you for streaming this game to the rest of it. That's basically why I did it, so that you guys could see how shit this game is without having to ever touch it yourselves. And so if you ever hear someone defend it, you can say, no, you're just wrong. It is in fact shit. Every time I've heard somebody try to defend it, it's basically just like, yeah, but look at all the things that could have been cool. And it's like, that doesn't make it good, though. I'm actually surprised by how many people say they like the 3D graphics, because I think they're absolutely awful to look at. That's the best defense I can give of this game, is I really wish this was a better game. Because I think that there's enough stuff in here that could have been turned into a good game. But the man had to write like a dictionary. This game is so weird because there's not a YIIK wiki. But supposedly this game made its money back within the first week. But if you got a group of like 10 fans of this game, they could make a better game, probably. There's speedrunners of this game. There's a whole like 3 on speedrun.com. Congratulations on beating YIIK, a postmodern RPG. You can now create... Why would I ever play New Game Plus? Level up again when it becomes available in the story. No. What's the top speedrun? Too long to be playing this game on a regular basis. So for the ending we got, it is 3 hours, 11 minutes, 47 seconds. There's one person who's run the ending we got and put up like a score. The other ending is 2 hours, 27 minutes, 36 seconds. Maybe next time. Who the heck does the game think it is? I know, right? As if I'm gonna play more of this fucking shit. Ugh. Okay. Well, tomorrow I'm going to be playing Fallout New Vegas, a great game, which is good, which is nice because I pick my games randomly from a list. So I'm glad that we went from this game to one of my favorite games. And then I think we're doing a music stream later this week. Let me check what day. Oh, I don't know if my tweet's up yet, actually. It's not. Okay, well, whatever. We're doing it sometime this week. We'll also do a music stream. Anyway, so New Vegas and music, and yeah. Theoretically, we could have gone from TCLs to FF8 to this. It's true. It could have happened, but it didn't. Thank fuck. Anyway. Yeah. Let's find somebody to raid, I guess. Somebody playing a better game, I hope. Who's going? Don's playing Final Fantasy VI. Remaster, remake. Yeah, we'll go raid Dawn. That sounds fine to me. Oop. Okay. Thanks for saving future me from this game. You're welcome. Never play it. It's bad. You're much better off just watching the VODs. Raid. Is dead. There we go. Cool. So, I will see you guys tomorrow or whenever I see you. Have a good day, good night, whatever it is for you, and I will see you all next stream, I guess. Mwah.